Got a guest coming on, and what I'm talking about, what this topic is about. It's all about you have no time to be out here right now dealing with a whole bunch of bullness right now. Hold on, I got somebody coming in with me. You know what I mean? I got my, you know what I'm saying? What's up, fresh gang?
So,
What's up with you, man? I just started it too. Just started the live though, man. What's good with you?
oh man, I can't call it, man. I'm sitting there chilling in a local booth like I'm always doing.
Right. I feel it. Hey, man, we about to turn up tonight, man. We got some serious topics we about to get into, man. Can you hear me cool?
Yeah, I can hear you cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, yep. You coming in real crispy too. So I'm just talking about the topic is just really about, you know what I'm saying? We really don't have a lot of time for a lot of nonsense, a lot of things that just is not beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Being an older gentleman and even to my young folks out there, you just got to understand your position in life right now. You know what I mean? What's going
uh-huh.
on with the economy, inflation, deflation, you know what I'm saying? The housing market, the stock market. You just got to understand your position and move accordingly out here. You
Yeah,
feel me?
okay. That,
You know
that,
what I mean?
that, that that's where you going tonight. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we on tap on that, and then also the last part I want to talk about is really single mothers and the stigma. What's being said on the internet. Especially a lot of social media sites, how they come across. Saying how single parents, single mothers raising. You know what I'm saying? I put in the caption all boys. You know what I mean? Just for the fact that even though we got a sister, you know what I'm saying? Just for a mother out there that's raising kids and mostly boys, because that's the ones, I mean, all of us being affected, whether it's a woman or a guy or you know what I'm saying, a boy or a girl, just want to put some of the stigmas to rest on saying that single mothers are maybe not fit to raise, you know what I'm saying, kids to a degree. You know what I mean? I know it's levels to it. We're gonna get into all that, but
I
that's
got
basically the topics that's going on tonight. You feel me?
okay. I got you. I got you.
But yeah, so really I want to tap in right now with just understand your time right now. You know what I mean? And it's like you may not care about the housing market. You may not care about the stock market, but what you do care about when you go to that grocery store and them prices is real high. You feel me? You got that P&E bill, that energy bill, huh? That energy bill, them rates are extremely high. And
Man,
all of that has a lot to do with the economy. You know what I'm saying? And it affects you more than what you know. So I just really want to have that grown folk conversation. You feel me? And really tap into some realness. You feel me? So
yeah.
do you feel me?
I, I feel you all the way, man. It sounds like
Yeah,
you some real key pointers right now.
yeah,
I-
man.
It sounds like you hitting on some real key pointers with this
Yeah,
right here, man.
yeah. And it's like,
Have you
yeah.
too, though, bro.
What you say?
I said I appreciate you for having me on here too,
Oh,
bro.
for sure. Hey, and this Fresh Game Gully, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out. He got music on iTunes, on YouTube, Instagram. Fresh Game Gully. You know what I mean? Fresh Game Gully. That's what I got on here with me tonight. You know what I'm
Yeah, man.
saying?
Fresh Game Gully, man. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't forget the double G, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Fresh Game Gully. You know, and it's game and it's gully.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I can give you
right.
a game too about the knowledge that I do got. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people call
Exactly. So
some people call me Tick. Some people call me Big Tick. You know what I'm saying? Some people call me
yeah.
Runaway, man. I don't care what you call me, man. Just don't get the name twisted. Yeah,
hmm Oh yeah, for sure, man. And it's just, but yeah, man, I just really want to tap in that. And it's like I just feel like personally, this conversation is not really talked about to the point, there's so many other things going on. There's so much ratchetness on YouTube and all these different platforms. It's all about having that real conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you got to understand your position out here. I don't care where you work at, long as you working, because it's either you in position trying to maintain your position, or you trying to figure out what is your position. And,
that's
and
true.
and that's what my channel was all about. It's all
That's
about self motivation. You know what I'm saying? Having some type of understanding of yourself first, because once you can understand what you about, then you can attract the right type of energy to you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real talk.
Because energy is everything. It's just like if you hanging around some individuals where all they talking about is negativity all the time, it's gonna bring your energy down level, bring your energy level down even less. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
real talk. But what, hey,
Yeah.
what they say, you hang around a bunch of broke motherfuckers, you'll end up being a broke motherfucker. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? You
do
hang
you
like
feel?
you know what I'm saying? Sorry for my French. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. You hang around broke people, you go be broke. You hang around with people that
exactly.
get money, you go get some money. You hang around 9 to 5 people that you know what I'm saying, that got a job or something, man, you go get you a job and you go get you some money. It's that simple.
Exactly.
It,
Exactly. And I
it's
mean that's what I'm trying to say. And that's why my whole thing with my channel is like I'm trying to bring nothing but good game, good conversation, good
yeah,
motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Do you feel?
man, man, feel it.
You
I
know
feel
what I'm
feel you, man. Do you feel me?
saying?
Hey, that's a cold slogan, boy. I tell you, I like that, boy.
Hey, that came from a lot of hard work on this mic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm about almost 70 videos in, man. They better tap in with me. If you new to my channel, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Thank you because all I bring to you is just good motivation. It's hopefully something that'll make you move a little bit different, think a little bit different. Because when I talk a lot about position, what I'm really saying is, man, we grew up. This is my brother, Fresh Game Gully. This is my real brother in real life. You know what I'm saying? And he
Fact.
could tell you that's why I got him on here because I want to tell folks that, man, no matter what your life situation is, you got to always think it's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? You got
Fact.
to understand that what you go through, your journey will help benefit you in the long run. And if you have any relatives, you have any loved ones, people that's looking up to you, they can be able to come to you and look at your situation like, man, he grew up in these bad areas. You feel me? Grew up in this gang area or this drug infested area, this low income housing area, and he was able to prosper and be out here doing his thing and making things happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
that's what I'm talking about tonight, man. You don't have time for a lot of bullness. You don't have a lot of time for negative energy around you right now. You know what I'm saying? This economy, what's going on? You need to be out here pushing, man. You feel me? Pushing a hard line because it's already a lot of things that's against you, man. So don't finesse yourself out of your own position. Do you feel? You know
Facts.
what I mean? For real, because you got to
Facts.
understand that, man.
Facts,
And
man.
really, I really wanted to tap on this and say this real quick is that even though you may be growing up in a bad area, like for instance, me right here, you know what I'm saying? My brother right here with me on this with me, he can vouch for this, that we grew up in a very low income Section 8, you feel me,
Yep.
drugs, environment,
A single mother.
a single mother,
A
okay?
single mother.
Single mother. We never had no steady dad in the house. You feel me? And I got a total of three other brothers. You feel me? And none of them is in jail. None
Nope.
of them is sliding on their ops. You know
Nope.
what I mean? No, none of them is woman beaters. You feel me? We all stand up individual men out here.
So,
And I really want people to understand that it's not just the environment. Just because you grow up in a certain type of environment doesn't make you that environment. Do you feel? You know what
do you
I
feel me? I feel that. Now what you
mean?
just said was some real ism right there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We grew up in a single household, one
Right.
single mother. You know what I'm saying? 5 kids, no
Yeah.
father figure around, and
Exactly.
I ain't robbing, I ain't stealing, I ain't
Exactly.
backdooring my homies, I ain't doing nothing, none of that nature at
Yes.
at at all, because it's like what you gonna get out of that? You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And
Right.
then at the end of the day, when you're coming from a single home, you're thriving and you're trying
Mm-hmm.
to make it out of poverty.
Exactly.
You trying to get further, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got one loaf of bread, you got one slice of cheese,
Mm-hmm.
you got a half a carton of milk.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta spread that. I mean, all your siblings. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So when you in a household like that, you're trying to make it out.
Exactly.
That's all you trying to do is make it out. You don't got no room
Hmm.
for negativity. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I mean, even though it's around you, you know what I'm saying. You can't stop somebody being negative around you, but you can change your surroundings.
Exactly,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. No, I feel it. It's like you can't control others, but you can control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You can control who you allow to be around you. Cause like I said, you can't change nobody that don't want to be changed, but you can change your scenery and how you
Of
move.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not allow certain people or certain individuals or certain type of energy to get around you for at least not for too long. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
all it takes is a quick conversation and you can really have an understanding of what you're dealing with to a degree. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's real
So,
talk.
so yeah, man, that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I
Mhm.
said, understanding your surrounding, but understanding your surroundings, but really understanding you. Cause
Yeah.
see, exactly. Until you figure out who you are, what you about, what you willing to accept, and what you not willing to accept, and that goes for everything. That goes for people you deal with, even relationships. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
hearing about the passport bros and all that. You know, to me, I love America. I want my woman from America. You know what I'm saying? And the thing of it is with me, what I'm saying is knowing your position is when you entertaining a female, you entertaining an individual that you looking to have a relationship with, when you let them know who you are first, you know what I'm saying? What you standing for and what you about, a lot of times your relationship will definitely go a certain type of way. It's just
Yeah.
that a lot of dudes out here, I gotta say it, a lot of dudes don't know who they are. So they over here on this one, on that one. They don't know what the hell they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
man.
that's
Hey,
what
you just hit it on the money. At like you know what I'm saying. Today you a player. Today you want to
Mhm.
be a gangster.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying. Over here you want a relationship over here because they not comfortable. You know what I'm saying within their own skin. You have to be
Exactly.
comfortable within your own skin. Can't
Right.
nobody tell you who you are. You gotta be
Mhm.
comfortable and manning up. A man really ain't no man unless he can stand in his own. You know what I'm saying. His solid 2 feet, man, to stand
Right.
on up and everything that comes out of his mouth, he got to stand on that. That's a
Exactly.
man right there. When you right though, man, you know what I'm saying. A lot of dudes don't understand that, man. You know what I'm saying. They got to be solid with
Mhm.
themselves, not salad,
Exactly.
but solid with
Right.
themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Real
right,
talk.
right. I
That's real
mean,
talk.
that's it, man. Because it's like, even with me, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, for myself, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, especially in my early 20s, making good money, that's why I speak on this the way I do, is
Yeah,
because I was that guy trying to figure it out too. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like to talk to a lot of young G's out there that's getting money because I know what that energy feel like. I
yeah,
know how it is. You make it 70, 100,000, you only 25 years old. You
yeah,
feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then if you coming from a broken home, you know what I'm saying? That adds on another stress level to it because you don't really have somebody you can go to and be like, man, I'm making good money because guess what? You know what I'm saying? Your uncle or even your mom's may not made that type of money that you made because if she owns some type of low income housing and you start balling, you feel me? It's important for you to have. That's why I said controlling your surroundings. It's important for you
yeah,
to have positive and motivated people around you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because once you start really getting out there and making things happen and you start to, like I said, get to that financial status where you feel like you didn't accomplish something, man, you'll be surprised what type of individuals is coming after you, good or bad. You know what
yeah.
I'm
That's real.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
know?
nah, that's real talk, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's real talk.
Yeah, man. And it's like, man, it's like I said, I feel like, man, that's what's missing out here, man. And that's why I'm doing my channel the way I do it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. You giving them real ism. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
Nothing but real ism out here, man.
that's what people need, and that's what this young generation needs. You know what I'm saying? It's real ism, man. You can have a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can start your own business from the ground on up, man. But
Hmm.
at the end of the day, as long as you keep positivity going right there,
Hmm.
like ain't nothing wrong with the fast money, which it is.
Exactly.
Because let me back it up.
Mhm.
When I say ain't nothing wrong with it, it
Mhm.
is something wrong with it because you got to deal with those man consequences when they
Mhm.
come. So if you went to the fast money, you got to
Mhm.
know what comes with the fast money. You stand on the
Exactly.
corner, you doing what you doing, you back doing, you stealing, you doing this one won't. Understand this, man. Karma always comes back. Karma always come back. It probably don't hit you right away. It might hit your man next to you. It might hit your it might hit your brother. It might hit your sister. It might hit your mother. It might hit
Mhm.
you.
Exactly.
So understand, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? When that fast money and somebody, I'm just gonna say this, man. It just sounded like I just beat around the bush, but I didn't. I'm gonna get right back to my point.
Mhm.
When somebody always asks you and hey, bro, you want to go do this, man? It's easy. You know what I'm saying? We can do this. We can do this easy. Let me tell you about life, man. Ain't nothing easy in life, man. You gotta work
Mhm.
hard for it, and you gotta stay at it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? All that easy money and all that fast money. It's sometimes it's always repercussions behind that. It's
Exactly.
always repercussions behind that, meaning it's
Mhm.
fast. Fast money go fast too. Because you can get
Exactly.
fast money, and then
Exactly.
guess what? You want to go buy the chain. You want to go, you know what I'm saying? You want to go buy a watch. You
Mhm.
want to go buy something for the household or something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You thought you was doing something, and at the end of the day, karma hit. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
got to stand on that.
Exactly.
You have to stand on that what comes with it. But
Yep.
at the end of the day, the slow money, which a lot of people don't like to do, is the
Mhm.
slow money, meaning it's working or creating your own business,
Exactly.
getting
Mhm.
you a job, taking that 9 to 5 money and investing it back into yourself and
Mhm.
and investing it in the right way. Or say if you ain't even investing it, you just using that to pay your light bill. You got rent to pay. You got cell phone bill. You might even got child
Mhm.
support or whatever.
Right.
Mm. Uh,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
at the end of the day, it ain't no karma that comes with you making it getting the money the legitimate way. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? You making your money the right way. You got a business, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can start off with selling t-shirts or selling hats. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Ain't you ain't for to get no bad karma with that at all, unless you involve that other activity with it, and then karma gets
Mhm.
into that. And then when that karma gets into that, your business or whatever probably won't flourish as it should. It's
Mhm.
because you got all this negative energy with it. Man,
Right.
take your time with it, man. Get you a 9 to 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless unless you come from a family that got some wealth. And then you know what I'm saying? You probably get allowance. They give you some money, start this business, do this right
Mhm.
here. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? I got this auto body shop. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Work this auto body shop, get your money, build this up, build this on. But a lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us like to take the fast route, and the
Yep.
fast route ain't the right way to go. So back to what I was saying. At the end of the day, if you take those chances when a devil seek on in, you
Mhm.
take those chances when you go get that fast money.
Mhm.
Understand this. You got to be man enough to take those take that what comes with it, which is jail time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You
Jail time.
you
Shoot.
gotta stand on that and be like, okay, damn, I did do this. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was for my family. It was for my family, but you knew that was wrong. So you gotta stand on that. Listen,
Exactly.
ain't nobody supposed to send you no packages. Ain't
Nope.
nobody supposed to do nothing for you. You gotta ride that on out. Get you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You like you might come across a solid woman or something in your corner that's gonna help you with that bid or whatever you want. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? But you gotta stand, you have to stand on that. And as us being a man,
Yep.
a lot of dudes don't stand on that, and you got to stand on that. I don't want to
Right.
blame this person. I want to blame him. I want to blame him. No, man. You at the end of the day, you got to look. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself and say to myself, I'm proud
Mhm.
of myself. I
Mhm.
got to stand on my actions.
Yep. Man, come on,
You
bruh.
know what I'm saying? I can
Come on,
keep going.
bruh.
I'm just gonna say a little bit.
Yeah, nah, it's all good, man. I mean,
You know
it's
what
all
I'm saying? A lot of people don't stand on their actions, and you gotta, as a man, you gotta stand on your actions. I ain't even gonna lie. Let me talk for a minute. Let me
Go ahead.
a little bit, man.
Hey, hey, this hey, whatever you want to do, I'm rocking with you. You know what I
I'm just gonna say this.
mean?
When I was growing up, man, you know what I'm saying? I was into a lot of things, but then I also was into sports. So I was
Mhm,
into sports. You know what
mhm,
I'm saying? I had a girlfriend. You know what
mhm.
I'm saying? Playing sports. Chicks like you. Especially when you're young. You know what I'm saying? Chicks like you having fun. You doing your little thing. You having fun or
Right,
whatever. But
right,
I was focused on that. But then also negativity was right across the street. When I
right.
say across the street, it was
Mhm,
right across the street. I can walk across the street. Hey man, that's Gully, man. He doing this thing, whatever. He play hoop or whatever. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Man, come on over here. You got to think you popular
mhm,
at the time. You popular at the same time too,
huh,
because doing your thing on and off the court. When I say off the court, you got a little, you know what I'm saying, some little chicks
mhm,
around. You know what I'm saying? People around. They liking your swag. They liking your dig. They liking what you doing. And you going to school. You know what
mhm.
I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm like, shit, I do need some new shoes. I do want J's. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? J's is coming on out, so I do want the new J's. You know what? Maybe I could bust a little play real quick, whatever we want. But you know what I'm saying? To make the long story short, went over there, bust a play. Guess what?
Yeah. Right.
Basketball career, I got to sit down. I got a little case now.
Mhm,
I got to deal with this. Moms didn't know nothing about it. Now she heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? Family looking at me like, man, you know better than that. You know better than that. Because
mhm.
you know where you came from. So
Right.
why you over there doing that? It's because at the end of the day, I wanted the J's. I wanted the heel figure at the time, the Calvin Klein, the Chris. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? The Chris Col- I mean cross colors.
Fellas, yeah.
Fellas, I want to look fly. Going to school, everybody know me for playing
Mhm.
hoop, but then like, you know what I'm saying? That's a little dusty little dude with the nice shoes that can dunk. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, karma came on back. And then,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't gonna lie, make long story short, end up getting locked up.
Right.
And in mom, when I called home, and I talked to moms, the mom's like, you'll be out the next few days. You got some time to think about what you did.
Yeah.
You got some time to think
Mhm.
about what you did, not
Right.
nobody else. What you did, you had a lot going for yourself. You choose to go over there. Did nobody tell you that? They didn't put no gun to your head and
Right.
do this or do that. No, you want to be fly. You want to do this. You want to do that. So you got to stand on those. And
Exactly.
me saying this to say this. You know what I'm saying? It took me to spend those 2 3 days in the
Mhm,
county, and then for me getting on out, like, you know what, this ain't the life for me, man.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And not to be funny, you know what I'm saying? We got a father locked up.
Right. Do you
You know
know?
what I'm saying? And which was totally, you know what I'm saying, are like not to be like. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That was the example. The example was not to be like that over there, because you go you go back in and out. It's gonna be back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He been in there. Damn, he was 16 when he got locked up.
Mhm.
Damn, he like 30. He like 30 years old, still getting locked up. He ain't learned from his mistakes because he probably liked it though, and he probably liked the lifestyle. So that's what he did. So you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You got to pick and choose. I forgot I forgot what my whole point was off of
Oh, I
jogging.
got you though.
And you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
basically you got to stand on your
Whatever you, yeah.
you have to stand on your
Mhm.
actions that you take in this life. You got to
Right.
stand on it from being young, 16, from not even that, not even gonna say 16, from you being 12,
Mhm.
because you know what I'm saying. When you a young black male, you know what I'm saying, from 12, 13, 14, 15, you
Mhm.
trying to figure out yourself and what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Especially if ain't nobody around, you
Yeah.
got to figure these things out yourself.
Right.
What I'm saying? Yeah, you can come from a good home, you come from single home, you can come from a wealthy family, but
Mhm.
around like 14, really you find in yourself.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And you gotta
Right.
pick that road. Can't nobody pick that road. I forgot my
Exactly.
point though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sipping right now, but I'm gonna get back to it.
Hey, I got you. I'm like the anchor, man. I come in and you feel me. I'm gonna make sure it's right. But nah, you really saying some real good ism out there. You really what you saying is I agree with you because I feel like that too. I feel like whatever your position in life is, if you feel like that's what you about, You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta stand on that. And you can't just stand on it when it's good. Cause like I made a statement in one of my other videos, you know what I mean? Whatever you feel that's right for you, good or bad, when those consequences come, you gotta stand on that. So if you're not really that street dude, if you really not that solid about whatever you doing illegally, then you might want to choose a different path, man. That ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see it all day. When you go look at the YSL case, you go online, just search, you know what I'm saying, people snitching or whatever. I'm not condoning that. I'm not here to promote violence. I'm not saying none of that. In general, I am speaking. Whatever your goals are in life, you got to stand on that, especially as a man. I can't tell you how to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you about this man thing. You know what I mean? And how whatever your situation in life, you got to find a way to elevate above that if you want more. If you want to be basic, that's cool. I'm not here to tell you nothing different. But if you want something more than that, you feel me? You want to
Right.
build something taller than, higher than where you at. You looking to better yourself in a better situation. You got to ask yourself, how far are you willing to take it, good or bad? Because like I said, I'm not here to promote
So,
no negativity, but at the same time, like my brother was saying, fresh game, you got to stand on what it is.
you got to stand on it, man. You got like you got to stand on it at really at all times.
Exactly. And I feel like, that's the thing though. But the other part is I feel like people are not being real with themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you really truly feel that way and you willing to really do time behind that, we shouldn't have all these people snitching. We shouldn't have all these folks out here quick to, say, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Yeah, is the YSL a gang? Yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? We
So you taking it there. That's real talk. Man. You gotta stand on your actions, man,
yeah,
and
man.
and being a man, a young man, you gotta stand on your actions, man. Because if you ain't standing on your actions, you gotta think your kids is coming right behind you. Your
Exactly.
kids is coming right behind you. We was raised in a
Yep.
single woman family household, 5 kids, right? You know what
That's
I'm saying? We had a few people that was locked up. We used to look
yep.
at them like, you know what I'm saying, moms, aunties, and them around us. Hey,
Hmm.
you know what? That's who you don't want to be like. You don't want to be
Right.
locked up. You want to go get a job. You want to
Right.
find what you know what I'm saying, what works for you. You
Mm-hmm.
either go be a ball player or
Mm-hmm.
you go be a a collar worker. And that's
Exactly.
what and that's one of the things that my uncle had told me, right? I didn't understand, right? So
Hmm.
you don't get it wrong. I'm playing basketball, having fun and all that other shit.
Hmm.
And then I believe I was 17 years old.
Hmm.
And then my uncle had told me, he said, he said, nephew, you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta make a decision. Is you go be a collar worker
Hmm.
or you go own your own business? And when
Exactly.
he said that to me at the time, I ain't even go lie. Shit, he was but you gotta think this is coming from my uncle, and he didn't went to the military.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They own their own. You know what I'm saying? He owned his own business. So
Right.
this is coming from somebody that's been in my shoes before because he
Right.
loved basketball. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So he was in my shoes. So when he said that, I was like, damn. I was kind of confused. I'm like, damn. I kind of don't even really I don't even know how to answer that.
Right.
So so I didn't have to answer it right then and there. So I didn't answer the question. So since I didn't answer the question, he's like, man, just come back to me with it, and and let me know what you think.
Exactly.
Shit, I came back to him, and then I'm just like, I want to be a ball player. So he said, you
Mhm.
better be out there every day dribbling that ball, rain, sleet, or snow. You better be out there, which I still didn't listen. But at the
Exactly.
end of the day, he was letting me know you either go be a collar worker, or at the end of the day, you go own your own business and you go grit and grind for your paper. Those are the
Mhm.
two options.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing about it, And that I can't say this, We did have some we didn't have father figures, but we definitely had a few uncles and folks that will at least give us little pieces of the game to give us some type
Fact,
of understanding. You know what I
fact,
mean? Because like you said, a single mom raising 5 kids. I know that that's hard, man.
Come on,
Especially coming up in the era when we came up in the early 90s.
come
I
on.
talk about it now from the Tupacs and you know what I'm saying? Everybody that grew up, especially around the Bay, you know what I mean? It was a different type of thing out here. And it's like I could truly say my mom didn't have all the right answers or
Nah,
the right things, but guess what though? None of my brothers been incarcerated though. You know what I'm saying? I got a sister out there. She not out there, doing thirst picks or trap picks or you
real
feel
talk.
me? Or, you know what I mean?
That's real
Out
talk.
there, doing, you know what I'm saying? Her body, that ain't what she out there doing. And
Yeah.
according to what they saying on these social media sites, we supposed to have folks in jail. We supposed to out of 4 brothers and 1 sister, we supposed to have somebody being a dope dealer, somebody being a crackhead, you know what I'm saying? Somebody selling a body. And that's not the case with none of us.
Nah, you right about that. But
It's not
but
the
but but
case.
but let me say this. I ain't
Yeah.
even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, moms told us at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, she raising four, you know what I'm saying, raising 4 boys. And I remember and I know she probably told you, she probably told bruh, probably told the other bruh,
Hmm.
hey, at the end of the day, I don't know what it's like being a man, but you
Exactly.
go experience certain things, and
Mhm.
I'm right here to talk about it. And at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna tell you don't do this, don't do that, don't do that.
Exactly.
Because she wanted us to figure it out on our own, like, you know what I'm saying, what's right for us.
Right.
If,
Right.
okay, if you into that, you into that.
Hmm.
Okay, that's what you into. He into that, he into that, just into that. We never dribbled past the street and
Hmm.
went up the street and got lost dribbling the ball. I don't
Right.
know if I said that right.
I
That
know what
you know what I'm saying? That's a cold line right there. And we dribbled up the street,
Yeah.
but we didn't dribble past the street and we got lost within ourselves.
Exactly.
Meaning, at the end of the day, yeah, she said you go probably smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, you go
Mhm.
drink, you might have a baby. There's women out there, it's a cold world out there. At the end of the day, go experience it, but then
Right.
experience it and then still come back home. You got questions, I'm right here for you. But I
Right.
can't tell you how to be a man. You go experience that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, on your own, and
Right.
that's what we did. But then, like also, we had negative energy around us our whole life.
Right. Right.
Going to jail, we
Right.
had we had drug dealers, we had robbers, we
Right.
had stealers, we had
Yep.
coke dealers, we had coke sniffers, we had people that smoke crack,
Right.
and it was right there in front. You know what I'm saying, right there in front of us. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to go that route. I ain't trying to go that route at all because
Exactly.
I see what that do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Uh,
then when
feeling.
you know what I'm saying, when you young, you gotta ask yourself just like, do I want to go down that? Do I want to go down that road? And
Right.
being and being a single mother, I'm just speaking from my experience and
Exactly.
and being a single mother. She
Yeah.
just telling you, it's like those are the things. It's like it's right there for you. Yeah, I can't tell you I can't tell you what to do. You can go experience it, but at the end of the day, I'm always right here. And at the
Mhm.
end of the day, she left that door open. So a single mother will tell you at the end of the day, all this is out there for you. You can
Right.
go experience it, but 9 times out of 10, um,
You
some
know.
some of us don't experience that
Exactly.
because it's you know what I'm saying, because the we see what the devil bring. We already see that. You got
Right.
to be a I and you know excuse me if I might sound like I'm uh how can I say it? I'm trying to figure the word, like cockier or
Hey man, spit your shit, bruh.
I'm
Don't worry.
trying to get the right word, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a dumb individual to see to see all this bad shit going around and what that negative stuff bring, and you see that, and then you still run to that light because you think that's cool, but you know what ain't cool.
Right.
You gotta be an idiot to do that and
Mhm.
just to go do that. Oh, let me go try this. Nah, you already know what that's gonna get you. So why even travel towards that road?
Right.
Why?
Because it's cool. Because all my partners doing it. You know what I mean? And I
That's
don't want to look
about
like a weak. I don't want to look like I'm weak because I'm a follower, and
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't want
follower.
my partner. I don't want my partner saying, "Oh man, what, bro, why you ain't riding with us?" Right?
That's a follower.
Of
A
course.
follower, listen, a follower always get the short end of the stick, and that's where it stops with us at.
Right.
We wasn't no followers, bro.
Right.
No, I listen. I seen that cab over there. It had a lot of dope in it. And at the end of the day, I seen the rollers that was right there with it. I ain't about to jump in that cab in the rollers and everything in it. I'm about nah. But you got some people like, oh man, we ain't gonna get caught. I'm gonna jump in that cab.
Exactly. And they think they Superman, man. They think
Yeah,
Superman.
nah, bro, nah. I ain't never been no crash dummy.
Do you feel me?
Do you feel me? Yeah, let's talk that talk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah,
You know what I'm saying? That's real though.
nah, you right on point with it, man. And that's the thing, bruh. It's like, you know, it's like I guess people just only look at the glorified part, you know what I'm saying? Or when they look at the single mother, they just look at one type of situation and think, like they said, that one size fit all. And that ain't true, man.
Nah, it ain't.
I know a lot of dudes where I work at, and they all driving Teslas. They got fat houses in the Bay Area, and they ain't
Mm.
never sold dope. You feel me? They ain't never packed no crack in their ass, swallowing balloons full of dope. They ain't never did none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Living swell, man. You feel me? Right here in the Bay Area. And if you Google anything in Richmond, Oakland, going to Hayward, San Jose, look how expensive those houses are, even right now. And I
Yeah.
know individuals out here in the Bay right now living like that. And they ain't never sold nothing. They know celebrities, they nothing. But what the biggest thing is dedication and understanding who you are so you can put yourself in position so you can be a beneficial for your
Yeah.
family, but be a betterment for your community. You know what I'm saying? It's like folks not really peeping game, man. I mean, just for instance, I'm gonna say it now. In Richmond right now, in Point Richmond, if anybody Google this, whoever watching this, look at houses at Point Richmond. They started at 1.5 million and they all sold out. Come
Mm,
on.
mm.
Man, you got to think bigger than you, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so much opportunity out here, but you have to understand who you are. Because what one tip I can give you from working in the corporate America, wherever you at in America, you need to understand your area and what's moving in your area in the
Mm,
corporate sense, and then try to figure out how to tap into that. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? In the Bay, it's all about industrial. It's all
Hey,
about
cut you.
you feel me?
Can I cut you off for a
Yeah,
second?
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
What you and how you feel about the ones that say, "Oh, I had to do this." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? My mom was on crack. My mom didn't have no. We didn't have no food. The lights was off. We didn't have this. We didn't have this. We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go out there and I had to go out there and grind. I had to go do that. You know what I'm saying? I had to go bust that lick. I had to go bust a nigga and shit. I
right,
had to go. I had to go run in that bank. I had to go do that.
right.
What you got to say really about people that's like that? Because we have those type of people in our family also
Watch, man. What I got to
in
say
a
is,
household too.
yeah.
That's a single parent household. So what you got to how you feel about people that's like that?
I mean, first of all, I mean, I I hate to say it. It's like for those type of individuals, you really didn't have to. What you should say is you chose to because you didn't have to do anything. You may not have liked the choices that you had, but you chose to go in that bank. You
Even
chose. To, you know what I mean?
but hold on.
Uh,
Even though moms and we finna get evicted too.
yeah, yeah. It don't matter, man. Because guess what? Yeah, you run into that bank. Okay, you run into that bank, right? Who say you gonna be successful at it though? You know what I'm saying? Who say you gonna be successful at it? Because now, not only your mama getting evicted, now she gonna be cut off from Section 8. Because you living at her house, y'all doing criminal activity. Hopefully you don't live in an area where you can get the RICO Act, because now she gotta move. You feel me? So not only you couldn't afford to pay that rent, now she can't even stay in no low income housing no more. You
Hmm,
know, so
hmm,
that's why always a choice. It's just that you don't want to choose that. You feel me? Sometimes, hey man. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta go sleep on your cousin back, on your cousin floor. You know what I'm saying? Stay at your grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
she into G. You gotta cut the TV off after 8 o'clock, and during the day, all you can watch is Oprah Winfrey in the news. Sometimes you gotta deal with that, man. You
Yeah. Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
deal with that until
Yeah.
you get to a better position.
Yeah.
See,
So you're saying we all got a choice, is what you
right.
saying.
Yeah, and they got a choice because the problem is you want the fast fix. That's what you really want to say. That's the way I'm gonna answer it. You want a quick fix. You don't want to get out here and face your reality.
Talk
You
to him.
want to make
Talk
up a
to him. Yeah, talk to him.
something.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm
You
saying? You
want
want
a fast
to
fix, huh?
you want that fast fix. Like, man, bruh, you don't want to look bad to your homies because you don't want to. The girl you was dating, you trying to floss on her, but you really ain't got it. So you finna go out here and do something illegal just to show, oh baby, I got it. I'm a real nigga. But really, you ain't really him. You not even real life. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you this, man.
Y'all really ain't him.
I mean, you see, you know what I mean? We gonna get this bring the soul out of me. I'm gonna tell you this, bruh. Any dude that's out here doing illegal activity, that mean you really broke, bruh. If you really want to know, you really broke because you this is the last resort for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
You go out here and use your brain and figure out how to have a constant flow of revenue coming in. So
Yeah.
you got to resort to strong arming, robbing your partner. You feel me? Running up in your grandma, your baby mama house. Oh, she tripping tonight. Nah, bro, your own spot, bruh. Well, why you tripping off your baby mama? Why you tripping
he said,
off your
he said, he
spot?
he said right up in your own spot.
So, oh, she tripping. She ain't letting me in the house. What kind of grown? What type of grown, bro? You feel me? What type of grown ass man is gonna me? Oh man, they wouldn't let me in the house.
Yeah,
No, you know what I'm saying? You really ain't,
yeah.
bruh. Because I mean, regardless, I mean, I hate to say it, regardless what happened in any relationship I am, I always pay for my own bills, bruh.
Yeah,
You or I was in position where if something did go wrong, something did go, what I'm saying, go bad, I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, parlay from that and get into another situation while I'm moving into my own shit. You feel
yeah. That's
so
real
it's like
talk.
that when you a man out here, it comes with terms and conditions, and that's
Terms
what
and conditions. Yeah,
terms.
yeah.
It's a criteria you have to meet to be a man. When you
Yeah,
say a man, that's not just a saying. It's not just a word. It
yeah.
means that you in position to take care of your family, whatever, whoever you're responsible for. That's what a man is required to do.
Dude,
You feel me?
back,
You know what I'm saying?
back,
So if you're not
back.
producing, if you're not producing to take care of your responsibilities, then you're not a man.
That's real talk.
Why would you bring just like a kid? Why would you bring a kid in this world and you not doing everything you supposed to do to make sure that kid got everything they need? Do you feel me, man?
Woo!
I mean, don't
Right.
bring the soul out of me, bro.
Hey,
You feel me? I'm
hey,
trying to save
hey,
time right
hey. It seemed like I sparked the nerve in that right there, man. I sparked it up because you went all the way in. Do
now.
you feel me? You went in on that one.
I just keep it 1,000 with them, man. You feel me? Because it's like one thing I don't like on all these different social media sites is that how people make so many excuses about their life, man. Because my brother can tell you, you know what I'm saying. I had a lot of ups and downs. You feel me?
That's real talk.
In my early 20s, I was balling. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? I
Yeah,
had the problem with my situation was I was overdoing it. I had two cell phones, had a brand new charger, bought a house. You feel me? Taking trips every 3 to 6 months. You feel me? Didn't have no savings, but I'm balling though, right?
yeah.
you
Hey, 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 but hold on, real quick, man. Hold on. Hey, you still can take trips and have fun and come back and pay your bills there. Hold on, real quick, man.
I'm not
You know,
saying
long as listen, long as everything else is paid for,
right, right.
long as everything else is paid for, you can take a trip and you can have some fun, man.
And I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah,
I was just saying when you overdoing it, when you
yeah,
like they say, overextending your credit. You feel me?
yeah,
overextending yourself where you really don't really have it right now, but you maxing out that credit card, or
Yeah,
you feel me, you advancing your checks and stuff like that. You feel me?
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, of course, if you able, because like I said on one of my other videos, everybody's struggle is different, man.
Come
You
on.
know,
Everybody struggle was yeah, facts.
everybody's struggle is different. To one
Totally.
person
Yeah,
struggle, the next is it's nothing. So that's why I don't try to judge when it comes to finances. But what I judge on, I will say, I'll be honest with you, is when you got kids or you got things you're supposed to take care of.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Because you can't say you a partner of mine and you behind on your child support, but then you telling me about let's go, let's be passport, like, passport bros. Like what? Bros, but you
No,
in years, you got the feds on your ass,
yeah,
man. You
real
feel you
talk.
about to be suspended, and you want to go to the DR?
Yeah,
Really?
but even that, but let me just say this. That ain't even the real partner if he know the feds and he know people own him and he know he ain't handling this business and want to involve you into his business and he don't got no business and it ain't going right. That
Exactly.
ain't your partner. That's somebody looking for a scapegoat. Oh, he in the same boat. We can ride together. Oh, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's
Oh,
that's my whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say this thing come with terms and conditions, and it with a
that's real
criteria
talk.
you gotta meet, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
You gotta have a certain criteria out here because they keep talking about this high value. To high value ain't the thing for me. It's about because everybody value is different. Everybody financial situation is different. So I don't put a
facts
specific dollar amount on it. What I say is whatever you have to take care of, that should be taken care of first.
first.
You feel
That's
me?
real talk.
Before you do anything, your essentials, your household, whatever you gotta pay, that should be taken care of first before you do anything else. You know what I'm
Hey, hey, that's called a man standing on business, right?
right. That's
That's
the
called a man standing up for his
right.
responsibility, standing on his 10 toes, man. Standing on up, man. That's called a man because he got responsibilities. He
Exactly.
already know that. He already know what came with it. You gotta stand on that. Do
Right.
you feel me? Come on. Gotta stand on that. Do you feel me?
Right. Hey man, and see, and that's the thing I feel like, man, it's just missing, man. You know,
Yeah,
not for long though, because I appreciate my subscribers. We almost at 1,000. We got like 10 left, man.
yeah. Come on. Come on,
Yeah, man.
tap on in. Come
I
on, come on, tap on me, man. Hey, man, hey, we gotta stay on course, man. What was
got
the other topic?
to my
What
subscribers real quick, man.
oh, okay, go ahead, man.
Pay the bills. I gotta pay the bills, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to all my subscribers. If you new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that little bell so you get the notifications when I drop this
hit it,
ism.
hit it,
Feel me?
hit it.
All I bring to you was nothing but good conversation. Do you feel me?
Do you feel me? Good conversation. Good conversation, man. Good
Right,
real spiel. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Real spiel for the village, man.
Exactly.
If it ain't real spiel for the village, then we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't even gonna entertain it. See, in today's world, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? People be on there talking and they just be talking. It ain't no
Real
real
gr-
village. It ain't no nothing that you can that these youngsters can pick up on some game on.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Some of these youngsters is lost. They only lost
right,
is because our so well, I ain't gonna say ours. They so called big homie. It could be a
right.
big brother. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a cold thing right there.
Mhm.
It could be a big brother. It can be a big cousin. It can be a big uncle. It could be a big friend. They
Right.
showing you the wrong direction because that was direction that they was taught. You know what I'm saying? But
Come on.
but you gotta reverse the cycle.
Right,
Give
right,
them some game. Hey, bro, this was my mistake. This where I
right.
messed up at. This where I said, bam. You know what I'm saying? You know what? When I was your age, man, I was playing ball. I was doing this. Had 2, 3 kids. I was doing my thing. I was running everybody raw. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I'm saying? No condom. No, bam. You know what? Hey, Don't make that mistake. Just
Right.
focus on basketball. Focus on basketball in school. Oh, okay, bam. You know what? I did want them Jays. I did want them. Now it's coming back to conversation we was
Yeah.
talking about earlier. Uh,
All
I did want them Jays. I did want this. I did want this. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, bruh. You don't got to take that route.
right.
Stay in school. Get you a job.
Right.
Get you a 9 to 5. Don't
Trade.
rush nothing. It's all go come.
Right.
God go give you what He wants you to have.
Amen.
He gonna bless you with that. So you know what? Hey, you don't gotta take that route. Bam, you know what? Man, you know what I'm saying? Mine's for to get kicked on out. Man, I'm just for to rob my partner.
Yeah.
Oh, bruh. Hey, bruh, I did that. You don't want to do that because
Right.
guess what? That partner might come back and smoke you
Back.
because that's all he had.
Right. Come on
That's
now.
all that's all he had.
Come
So
on now.
he have to now he got to set example on his own partner.
Hmm.
He don't have to do that. So guess what, bro? Hey, you don't got to take that route. You don't got to take that. You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Just focus on school, focus on work, and get up out of here.
Yep. Yep.
That's what we should be teaching the
Right.
youth, and that's what we should be explaining. And at
Right.
the end, and so at the end of the day, when you have people like that around that
Mhm.
that you call an OG, a big homie, a big cousin, a
Right.
big bruh, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what you call reversing the cycle.
Right. Right.
And that's what we had when it came to you, bro. Because I looked up to you. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? I know you probably I threw you for a loop when I said that. It's because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it wrong. You had the caddy, you had the Fleetwood,
yep.
then you had the you know what I'm saying, a few little chicks, excuse me if I say this, if people
Yeah.
watch this, excuse me, few little chicks, bad little boom, boom, had some partners around. Y'all was doing y'all things and y'all was fly at the same time. But at the end of the day, you was still going to work. You was,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what you was doing, but you know I'm gonna say it. You was,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You had a job, Denny's.
Say it
You know
all with
what I'm
me,
saying?
man.
You know what I'm saying? You was a dishwasher.
Yep.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Oh.
Bussing tables, doing this, and then you also had another job. I think it was Taco Bell or something, whatever we want. You so at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Reverse the cycle. Even though we didn't have no father figure in the house and all that, whatever we want. You
That.
know what I'm saying? We had a big brother to look up to, like, damn, bro, he working, he doing this, he doing this. Damn, he didn't flip the house. He
Right.
from working and all. He got a house. He married, daughter. Bam, bam, bam. He had big brother handling this business. So at the end of the day, man, it's like, damn. Instead of looking at a father figure who I thought was, don't get it wrong, still will be my father,
Right.
always be my father, but he just took the wrong route. So
Right.
he couldn't show his kids and show us the better route is because that's the route that he took. He
Right.
couldn't even he couldn't even tell us, oh, do this, because he chose to do that and choose not to get right. But
Mm-hmm.
now he getting right as we speak right now. But at the end of the day, at that time, we had bruh like look at like, nah, bruh, if you work, you can have a nice car, you can have a, you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? You can
Right.
you can have a home. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You can be married. You can start having kids. You can
Right.
start doing this. And at the end of the day, I ain't been to jail. Ain't nobody backdooring me.
Right.
Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, bringing no shade my way. It's because I'm going to work and I'm handling it and I'm handling this business.
Right. You know what that mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
That's you. That was you.
you know what that mean? You know your position out here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
saying?
Bring it back.
You know
Which is true.
your
Which
position.
is true.
And that's the thing. And it's like sometimes your position is not the cool one, man. It's not the position that everybody want, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's where being a stand-up individual comes into play with that. Because
Mm,
when I say I don't care where you work at, long as you working, that means that you moving. That means
yep.
that you to get after something. You feel me? I don't care where you work at, long as you working. Because if it's nothing wrong with you physically, it's nothing wrong with you mentally. You able to move
Talk
around.
to 'em.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You out here making things happen. Now,
Yeah.
what may happen at the time that you wanted to, but you're in position to be great, to be in that position that you want to be. But the key is you have to know your position and move accordingly. And like I said, try to cut out a lot of negativity, a lot of low frequency activity where they talking about let's go slide and do this, or it's a quick lick, we about to go hit so and so. bruh, look at the consequences that come with that. Because
Yeah.
jail time, now you got somebody coming after you, and you already struggling. So where you gonna hide out at? You feel me? You gonna eventually come out. You
So yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, because you can't go to the little Ray Ray house because
And you go to little Ray Ray house. That's the first place they going.
that's first place they're going,
Because they
and you
know.
can't. Yeah, and you can't go to little Tim in Jr. spot is
Yeah,
because that spot already hot.
exactly. So come
Yeah.
on. So
So where you go?
exactly. That's
Uh,
why you got to know your position out here, and the only way you can do that is when you really start to tap into yourself and say, "Man,
yeah,
where am I at right now in life? Like, do I like my position right now? You feel me? Am I happy with what's going on in my life and with things I gotta responsible, what I gotta take care of? Feel me? That's what you
mhm,
need to ask yourself first.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying, and after that, okay, what's my next move? What's the play?
yeah,
Play is, bruh, you need to get out here and work, man. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, you might want to do your own business. You might not want to work for nobody, but unless you already got a loan waiting for you, you got somebody that's going to loan you some money to start up that business. You have to create that finances to support whatever you trying to do. What
facts.
does that mean? You have to work, bruh.
You got
You
to stand on.
stand on what you stand on. If
Yeah,
you need to work at McDonald's, you need to be at Denny's, Taco Bell. You need to do that.
you didn't do that.
And stand on that.
That's
You
real
know,
talk.
and stand on that because what
Yeah,
that's going to do,
standing on it.
exactly, what
Yeah,
that's going to do in your process is having you understand, for having you respect that grind. So
mm,
once you get in position, you can always go back and be like, man, I remember when I had to go flip them burgers. I remember when I
yeah,
had to that flow.
yeah, yeah,
Always remember that. I don't care
yeah,
what, you feel me? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Making a
Hey,
hundred
hey,
thousand a day.
yeah, hey, bruh. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I flip burgers before. I ain't flipping no burgers no more, brother. Don't get it wrong, but if I have to, I'm gonna go flip them burgers because I got to, because I gotta feed my family. But
Exactly.
see, hold on. Because I do, but you got some people, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, this might take it to another subject.
Go ahead.
Man.
Hey, I got time today. Man.
But look, you got time today. Listen, I'm for to tell you what kill a lot of people is they pride.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What kills a lot of people is they pride. Meaning, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go from the top for the top for the top, from way to the top to the bottom to the bottom. Nah, I used to drive this Bentley. Okay,
Mhm.
I drive a Bentley. My wife, she drive a Benz.
Mhm.
Okay, I drive a Bentley. She drive a Benz. I
Mhm.
make 600,000 a year.
Right.
She make 100,000 a year.
Right.
Both get laid off.
Mm.
So now we can't even afford the Benz. We can't even, for sure, we can't afford the Bentley.
That's
We,
fine.
so, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, the mortgages due,
Yep.
bills is due,
Right.
gas. These cars still got to be gassed up, and the car
Right.
got to be paid, and baby still, and little mama still got to get to school,
Right.
right? You know what? I ain't paying the Bentley. I ain't paying I ain't paying the Benz.
Right.
Okay, so now your car get repoed. I
Mhm.
ain't for to pay the house. I got to get this. I
Mhm.
got to do this, whatever. You saying what you ain't for to do. You
Right.
saying all the things that you ain't for to do.
Right.
This where pride comes in. You
Right.
ain't for to pay those things because you know what? You used to work. You used to make 600. She used
Right.
to make probably 100. That's 700,000. So at the end of the day, your bills is probably only $3,500 a month.
Mhm.
Well, I'm just saying, $3,500 a month.
Rough
And
ballpark. Ballpark.
yeah,
Yeah.
ballpark or whatever. You know what? Let me dumb it down. Take the Bentley back. Take the Benz back. You can go
Mhm.
get you a motherfucking Hyundai. You can
Mhm.
go get you a motherfucking Kia. You can
Mhm.
go get you something that's way lower than that. Guess what? Because guess what? You
Yeah.
still getting the A and B. You still going to work.
Yeah.
Or nah, I'll take it back. You lost your job, but you're still getting around to any other little job that you got. So you
Right.
can dumb yourself down and get into a Kia. You can get to a Hyundai. You can
Right.
get to a Honda. You can get to or whatever.
Right.
But right? So
Right.
you get that.
Right.
At the end of the day, now instead of you paying seven, fuck it, 1,000 for the Bentley and another
Right.
five for the Benz.
Right.
That was $1,500 you was paying. Now your car payment is only actually $130. But you wouldn't knew that is because at the end of the day, you were so worried about what people think about you. Oh, I'm used to having the Benz. I'm used to having the Bentley. I'm used
Right.
to having this one. So the pride got to you. It ain't
Right.
the pride got to you. So now you got too much pride. People you've seen it. Listen, don't nobody care about that.
Exactly.
Long as you stand on whatever you stand on, that
Mhm.
the baby got a house over the roof, kids, house, you driving, you going here and there, you handling your business, you doing this, you handling that, you handling your business, and you standing on your 10 toes.
Right.
That's what life's all about. Is you
And
standing on your 10 toes. But
right.
see, with some people, that pride will
Mm-hmm.
have your ass homeless.
Right.
It had you homeless because you used to all things, fancy lights, and all this. But then when you get older, that shit don't even mean nothing. You
Man.
to the same place.
Right.
But that like you, we go get into that different. That's a whole different and you know what I'm saying? Pride to have your ass broke. That's the name
Right.
of it. Pride
Right.
to have pride to have your ass broke.
Tell him again, bruh.
Pride to have your ass broke. And what I meant was when I said I ain't go flip no burgers before, it's because I flip burgers. I worked at Burger King.
Man. Oh,
I
I
worked
remember.
at McDonald's before. I know what that feel like. I
Right.
had a paper route. I had a paper route at 15 years old.
Right.
West County Times, right there in Richmond, San Pablo.
Right. Hey, who had the paper out first, though?
You did. You
Exactly.
did. You did. We was young. Listen, listen. We needed
Mhm.
we needed school clothes.
Right. Tell him, bruh. Tell him.
We needed we needed school clothes
Four boys. Keep it
for
going.
for me, you, bruh, or whatever we want. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We needed that. Moms taught us at a young age.
Right.
You got an example over here. Don't be like that.
Yeah.
This what we go do.
Right.
We go beat the odds.
There you go.
Meaning beat the odds. You know what? Look at this person. Don't be like this person.
Right.
Follow this person's steps. We follow Big Bruh steps. Bruh
Yeah.
got a job. We work. It was follow suit, follow suit,
Yeah.
follow suit in our system.
Right.
Follow suit, handling our own business. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I don't want to say it on live like this. It's
Yeah.
probably, but I'm gonna keep it 100. It's probably why
Yeah.
she don't got a man because she got strong ass brothers. Strong ass brothers. Being at the end of the day, damn, you know what I'm saying? If I'm just gonna say from a man perspective,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
True.
saying. So
True.
I don't want people to get it twisted. When I say that, it's because my big bro work.
Yeah.
He got kids. He handled this. He handled his business. He handled his 10 toes.
Yeah.
He handled his business.
And
His
I quit.
yeah. Oh, okay. Her other brother, he worked, he grind, he
Yep.
handled business. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no bum ass nigga. He ain't
Yeah.
no foul ass nigga. He
Right.
ain't here robbing. He ain't stealing. His other brother, the
Yeah.
same way, handling his business, paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of his kids, taking care of his responsibilities. Other brother, same thing, handling the
Yeah.
responsibilities, handling his business. Ain't no bum ass nigga. He work.
Right.
He go to work every day.
Yeah.
So in her mind is I want somebody like my brothers being they going to work, they
Yep.
handle business,
Yep.
they stand up guy, and at the end of the day, if you take my money away, he'll still be a stand up person, meaning like, damn, I got this,
Exactly. You know
I
what I'm
got this,
exactly. Because it's like
and
no matter
that's why I say that.
exactly, bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and but see that to me, that's why it's good we having this conversation because our
Yeah.
sister younger than us, so she dealing with the younger generation to a degree. And
Hmm.
I work with a lot of them because I work in logistics. Excuse me,
Yeah.
logistics. You know, I can't say the exact name, but hey, if you follow my Instagram, you can pretty much figure it out.
Yeah.
But my point of saying that is this:
I'm
is
listening. I'm gonna grab a water. I'm right here. I'm listening.
point of saying that is this: is that I work with a lot of young individuals. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, they don't really have a real work ethic. Not all of them, but a lot of them, at least the ones I experience. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's different, so I'm not putting everybody in a box. In general, I am speaking. With a lot of young individuals out there, they don't work as hard as a guy 35 plus for the most part of in the industry that I'm in. So that's one reason why I do this. I mean, this channel the way I do it. I talk about self motivation and holding yourself accountable and standing on what you stand on. So hopefully somebody younger, I consider a young gentleman, 30 and under. Anybody that watched this channel, 30 and under, you really can understand that, hey man, we older gentlemen's out here, but we still making it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's still room out here for you to improve because you're still young, but you just gotta understand what this comes with. You know what I'm saying? Being a stand-up individual, being a grown man out here, it comes with a lot of things. And not only that, in your relationships, if you know what type of man you are, what type of individual you are, you can be able, I'm telling you, for the most part, you can control your environment to a degree.
Facts.
Because when certain things come out negative, when somebody wants you to do this or want to do that, you know who you are and what you stand on. You can be like, bruh, you cool, but I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that life. I'm not out here trying to slide on my ops. And man, I work every day, bruh. My ops is the job. So I ain't got time for that. So
Facts.
that's so much about being a stand-up individual and understanding yourself first, because once you start to understand yourself more, you can understand what you're not willing to tolerate, what
Mm.
you be around with.
Talk to him.
So it's very
Talk.
important to really understand what you about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Talk to him.
To be that stick up, you then the sliding on the ops guy, then you got to understand what that come with, a short
Yeah.
life. You either
Talk
finna
to him.
jail for life or you gonna be under the ground, bruh. You feel
Yeah.
me? So you gotta figure out what you want to do. You know what I mean? But if to the ones that want to change, either if you in that life and you want to change, I'm giving you some type of inspiration to let you know that it's still good over here. You may have to work harder, may have to put in longer hours, but guess what? You ain't gotta look over your back, man. I did
Yeah.
a all going corporate. You feel me? When you go corporate, that's just what we talking about. Where it's not so much you working for a corporate industry, it's you not dealing with a whole bunch of bullshit. You
Yeah.
feel me? When I say go corporate, it's really a mindset. It's like, bruh, I'm bigger than this. I might be in the hood right now. I may not have it right now. But guess what? I'm going corporate in my head for the fact that I know it's gonna be better for me. I just gotta stay in my course,
That's
stand
real talk.
on and not allow a lot of negativity, low frequency, dusty niggas to really get me off my square. That's really what it's about, man.
Yeah, not knock. Yeah, yeah. You don't want the nigga. You, hey, I ain't gonna say ends. You don't want nobody to knock you off your square.
Right, bruh. You really don't want that, man. And that's why, hey, man, I'm trying to keep you soaked with nothing but good game over here because you got a whole bunch of ratchetness you can go over to, but that ain't what we focusing on over here. You know what I'm saying? We
Hmm.
trying to help you get to a different position in life, or if you're already in position to let you know that, man, you doing it the right way. Keep pushing, man. You
Yeah,
know,
that's real talk.
hey, man,
That's real talk.
hey, I'm telling you, life will gobble your out.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to at least get us on this mic. It's a real game, and that's why we bringing this live to y'all tonight.
that's real talk, man. It's live and direct. Hey,
Exactly.
man. Hey, I just wanna
Yeah.
say this, man. This ain't scripted. We
Nah,
didn't talk about it. We didn't jump on the phone. Say we gonna talk about this. We gonna do this, man. This is unscripted, man. So however you get it, you getting the fresh game. You getting the Sean B. Stoller way. You getting the fresh game Gully way.
hey,
It's right in your face. Do
right.
you
Hey,
feel me?
hey, and we don't edit nothing, man. What you see is how once video cut there, once we finish this live, it's going up on the channel just the same.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We don't edit nothing over here, man. You know
Facts.
the sauce, like I say, the sauce is the sauce. Do you feel me?
Do you feel me? Do you feel me? We on one, we on two, we on one. We
Yeah,
might be over there, we might be over there, but at the end of the day, we right here with you.
exactly,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? We right here with you.
Exactly. So tap in with us, man. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you entertained. But the core of what we bringing to you is nothing but straight good game ism over
Good
here,
game.
man.
And you gotta stand up. You gotta stand up. being
Yeah.
being a man is called stand up. Got to
Yeah.
stand up on your own twos, and
Yep.
that's it. I don't care if you came from a wealthy family, single
Exactly.
family,
Exactly.
uh uh if orphanage, whatever we want. I'm wherever you came from. At the end of the day, it's about being stand up, man. It's about being a stand up person, stand up guy.
Exactly.
You
That's
know what I'm saying?
it, bro. And that's the thing. And it's like, you know, gotta that and not only you gotta understand it, you gotta produce, man.
Hmm.
Gotta produce.
Don't blame others either though.
Hey,
Stand on your actions, and whatever you did, stand on that. Man up.
exactly.
Man, listen, don't fall for the cigarette and don't fall for the Jack in the Box or the McDonald's or the Taco Bell that they give you. Don't fall for that, man. Stand on your word is your balls, man. Your
Bro,
word as a man is your balls. And a lot of you dudes don't stand on that. But that's a different conversation. I'm
yeah.
just gonna say this, man. Do you feel me? And I'm over here with Sean B. Stoller, man. Thank you, bro, for having me on this thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, man, hey, if you ever hit me or text me, say, man, I want to go live tonight, man, just hit me and it's done, man. It ain't no matter what I got going on. I'm be like, all right, I'm gonna shut it down and come tap in with you and let
Facts, vice versa.
you. Yeah, man, because
Yeah,
hey, because sometimes I may not have it, but if you hit me and you say, man, I want to do something, I'm gonna be all right. Let's go, man.
yeah,
Because that's what it is with me, man. But
yeah.
yeah, man.
For sure. I'm tapping on out. Love you,
I,
bro. Man,
hey,
I'll tap back on with you in a minute, man. Do your thing. Love you.
you too.
All right.
Peace. But yeah, man, that's the thing out here, man. Y'all gotta understand that, man. Cause all on this social media, that's all I hear is, single moms and how they need a father in the house, which I agree. They definitely need a father in the house. I'm not saying that. But just because the father is not there doesn't necessarily mean that the kids are going to be, going to be very emotional to a degree where, they acting out or doing something violent to somebody because they don't have a father. And I just really want to stress this tonight. And I hope people really catch the message is that even if your background is sketchy, even if you don't, you feel like you wasn't raised the right way, that doesn't necessarily mean that your life is going to be messed up all the time. You feel me? Because the way I don't like how they painting this all on these different platforms, how they coming after single mothers, and I understand there's some truth to what they're saying, but overall, I am speaking is that not everybody is the same, end up in the same way, regardless of what the statistics say. I'm showing you tonight. I got three other brothers. I got a sister. You feel me? That's five of us total, and none of us been to jail. None of us been robbing. None of us, my sister not a prostitute. She ain't selling a body on the gram. You feel me? And we never really had a father in the house. And that ain't a knock to my mom. You know what I'm saying? I love her. Love you, moms. I'm just using this for example. So hopefully somebody get this message that I'm putting out tonight is that you got to understand where you at in life, and you got to want more for your life if you want better results. You know what I'm saying? For me, because I come from a family of five, a single mother, you know what I mean? I always wanted more. So in my mind, when I start looking at some of my relatives, like my brother was saying, we have, what I'm saying, people that have been in prison. I got a stepdad that's probably doing life. I ain't even check on it in a while. You know what I'm saying? I only seen him probably 5 times my whole life. I'm in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like being out, what I'm saying, consistently. You know what I'm saying? And based on the statistics and what everybody else say, one of my brothers supposed to be a dope dealer, one of them supposed to be a crackhead, another one's supposed to be a scammer, a robber, and my sister's supposed to be, sliding in everybody DMs. And that's not true. So I hope somebody really understand what I'm bringing to you tonight on this live, and whenever you watch this, just really understand the message that I'm bringing to you and what I'm saying to you. You know what I mean? Just because whatever your situation is right now, doesn't mean that is your situation. You know what I mean? Just because you brought up in a certain type of environment doesn't make you that environment unless you choose it to be. Do you feel you know? unless you choose it to be. Because based on what was said, you know, one of us supposed to be dead right now, based on what the statistics say. That's why I love sports, but sometimes some of the plays are not documented in a way for you to understand it. You know what I mean? If you write it, everything is not black and white when it comes to life. There's always a gray area. But if you can figure out a lot of yourself first and you're able to build on that, you feel me? Go through your journey of life as you continue learning yourself and building on that, you'll be surprised how things will come to you, how people may want to help you in a positive way because the energy you showing that, hey man, I'm bigger than where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, I never wanted to be average. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't a knock to anybody. I grew up on low income housing. You feel me? Food stamp vouchers, all that. But I never wanted that to be the end of my life. Like, meaning, I didn't want that to be my whole life where I'm living in these low income Section 8 housing. You feel me? We going to the WIC locations and all that. We gotta, nah, bruh. I gotta have some, I want something realer than that. You know what I'm saying? I want something bigger than that. And that's where, as I started getting older, becoming a young adult, you feel me? I started working. As I started working, I started finding out more things that I like and certain things I dislike. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, is it going to be perfect? No. Are you going to make all the right moves? No. Are you going to take a lot of L's? Most likely. But you learn in that process. That's why I say smile and enjoy the process that you're going through. Because guess what? All those bumps that you took to get you to where you at in life, watch how that experience help elevate you to your greatness. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody want to talk about the glamorous part. You feel me? When you watching the movie, how everybody popping bottles and having a good time. But there's a flip side to the happiness, right? You know, a smile is just it's a sad face upside down, right? So you just got to really peep where you at in life. And if you don't like your position, then change your position. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not going to say that you're not going to, have problems or things is not going to go your way. You're going to have to deal with all that. But if you say you're a real individual, you're a stand-up individual, and you stand on what you stand on, understand this is part of the process. You know what I'm saying? But you got to believe in you first. Because before anybody can invest into you, before anybody can see your vision, you got to believe that vision. You got to see it first. Huh? So know your position and respect the grind. Do you feel? You know what I mean? So anybody new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, like button, hit the little bell so you can get the notifications when I drop this ism on you. And just know life is about choices and what you choose to do. I am Sean B. Stoller. Until next time, peace.